In Godzilla, American nuclear weapons testing results in the creation of a seemingly unstoppable dinosaur-like beast. And by the way, this is not the American re-edited Raymond Burr version. This is the original version, which does not have a dub. You have to watch it in Japanese with English subtitles. So this is the original, but I will be seeing the Raymond Burr version just because I'm trying to see every Godzilla movie. But it'll probably just be the same with um, Raymond Burr replacing one of the main characters. I really don't want to see it because it seems unnecessary. It seems that it was unnecessary to make, but I feel as if I have to watch it. But this one, the original Godzilla, I was excited to watch this because they say it's the best one. It's the one that started it all. So I was excited, and I have to say it was alright. I mean the actors were extremely good. For the most part, there were some unnecessary characters. Like there is this one character in the movie that had a buzz cut who wasn't really needed to be in the movie at all. And it kind of seems like the main female lead who actually returns to appear in Godzilla vs. Destroyer, even though yeah she was in Godzilla vs. Destroyer, she wasn't really needed either. Um, and the guy, the main doctor, wasn't really needed either. One of the doctor with the eye patch, the old doctor, who didn't want to kill Godzilla. I mean, I know that everybody likes what he says at the end of the movie, the last line of what he says. Um, but I mean, they could have just had the other um, doctor say it. I think it was just the main character who I think Raymond Burr replaces, and the doctor with an eye patch. That's all they really needed, I think. But the first hour of this movie is actually extremely boring. Um, and I got the Criterion Collection Blu-ray, and it's not exactly high definition, but it's good for black and white, so don't expect anything groundbreaking. I've actually seen. I was actually disappointed in the Criterion Collection Blu-ray release because King Kong, the original black and white King Kong on DVD, looks better. And that it's never a good sign when a DVD looks like your Blu-ray. And that was a remastered Blu-ray of a Blu-ray, so who knows what the old Blu-ray looks like. My God, I was disappointed with the quality. I was a bit disappointed with the movie itself because I expected it to be a lot better. But the rest of the movie after the first hour, when Godzilla starts attacking, I mean, you see Godzilla attack for a few minutes beforehand, but when he really starts to attack, when we get some more up close shots of him in black and white, I mean, after that, the rest of the movie is good. It's a very Godzilla looks creepy in this movie. A lot of people said I saw reviews was like Godzilla is terrifying in this one. He's not terrifying. I mean, the Cloverfield monster, sure, but he was just creepy. Especially the shots where he's kind of looking down and he's just breathing fire at people. Where you try to, it's almost as if you're like in the street and you're looking up and then there's Godzilla breathing fire towards you. Those shots were creepy, and Godzilla was actually pretty creepy in black and white. Um, but and and the scene was very good. You could definitely see the desperation that that the char- characters in the nation of Japan had, and this was just after less than 10 years after the H-bomb testing in World War II. So I'm sure it was hard for a Japanese audience to see this in theaters back in 1954, and they actually mentioned that Godzilla was created by H-bomb testing. That uh right? I mean, there are two. I mean, in this movie, well, hold on. In in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, they say that Godzilla used to be a dinosaur, and then he died, and then um, and then uh um and then and then he was brought back to life by the H-bomb. In this movie, in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah has a similar story, Godzilla origin to this. Oh, the only difference is that Godzilla never died, but the H-bomb definitely um, mutated him. But yeah, I mean, Godzilla. It's nice to see him as a villain, as more of a villain, and I definitely enjoy the desperation. I mean, the scene with the scenes with where they're in the hospital and they show the dead bodies and the little girl crying wasn't pleasant, and the scene with the little girls in the choir was emotional. I mean, I wasn't like, but it was like, oh, but it's unlike the fourth Godzilla movie where it has a bit more of a comedic out thing, where it's like Godzilla's attacking, oh, we're running, we have to defeat Godzilla. I mean, in this one, it's more serious than Godzilla versus Mothra, or as in American Godzilla versus the Thing. But this movie, I very much enjoyed it, except for the first hour, which I almost fell asleep in. But I did enjoy it, and I would recommend it if you haven't seen it and get this. And hey, be sure to pick up Godzilla. If you see this is Godzilla, the original Japanese masterpiece of the Criterion Collection Blu-ray, pick that up, because if you see one that says Godzilla King of the Monsters, the original, don't get that because that's not the original. But I am going to be checking out Godzilla King of the Monsters, the Raymond Burr re-edited, and I'm also going to be checking out Godzilla 1985, and which I have to because the original Japanese version with English subtitles is not available, and I don't really understand Japanese. Konnichiwa. But yeah, so definitely check this movie out, and that's it.